Is it time to buy or sell quantum computing stock? In this video, we are diving deep into quantum computing. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 3rd of October, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched artificial intelligence stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of artificial intelligence and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 1st of October in the year 2025, our system has identified quantum computing as a strong buy candidate, assigning it a score of 7.34. Now, let's explore the stock's performance during this time. Those who adhered to our analysis would have experienced a remarkable gain of 29.78% since we initially recommended quantum computing as a buy candidate 3 days ago. This results in an average return of 9.93% per day, since it was designated as a strong buy candidate. The stock has recently surpassed a broad and fragile upward trend in the short term, signaling an even stronger rate of ascent. In the event of a pullback, there will now be support at the ceiling of the previously established trend, which is at $23.52. This level may provide a second opportunity for significant gains. According to fan theory, the next potential peak level could be $31.94, which may serve as a resistance point that is difficult to overcome on the first attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests a possible change of 7.3% over the next 3 months, with potential returns ranging from negative 34.15% to positive 2.53%. In terms of a longer outlook, our 12-month analysis projects a change of 70.14%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance may vary from negative 9.30% to positive 163.35% over the coming year. In practical terms, this would place the future price between $22.33 and $64.84. Our latest daily update for quantum computing includes the headline: Significant movements in Quantum Computing Incorporated stock price on Friday, fluctuating by 23.58% between high and low. The Quantum Computing Incorporated stock price rose by 23.22% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 3rd of October, 2025, moving from $19.98 to $24.62. It has now experienced gains for 3 consecutive days. It will be interesting to see if this upward trend continues or if a slight pause occurs in the coming days. On the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 23.58%, reaching a low of $20.91 and a high of $25.84. Over the past 2 weeks, there has been a 5.8% gain. Additionally, trading volume increased on the last day, along with the price, which is a positive technical indicator. In total, 72 million more shares were traded compared to the day before. A total of 118 million shares changed hands for approximately $2.91 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $27.15, while the lowest price was 65 cents. Currently, the price sits at 9.32%, or $2.53, below the 52-week high of $27.15, which also marks the all-time high for this stock. Quantum Computing Inc., ticker QUBT, is experiencing significant gains this morning, trading approximately 25 to 26% higher intraday after an analyst at Ascendiant Capital raised the price target to $40 from $22, indicating an upside potential of about 80 to 90% from current levels. The broader quantum sector is also witnessing a rally alongside this movement. Recent milestones from the company strengthen this narrative: expanded ties with government entities, shipments of new quantum machines, the launch of a quantum secure networking product at the European Conference on Optical Communication in 2025, and the scaling of its Tempe chip foundry. QCI also reported a pro forma cash balance close to $824 million following recent fundraising efforts, providing more than 20 years of operating runway at the current burn rate. This comes as research and development spending surged 185% year over year to around $6 million in the second quarter of fiscal year 2025, while early foundry and machine revenues began in the first quarter of fiscal year 2025. Expect near-term volatility driven by momentum, analyst focus, and sector dynamics, with potential upside from short covering and retail interest, but also the risk of sharp pullbacks. Over the long term, the substantial cash reserves, increasing product traction, and government contracts support a higher valuation if execution and revenue scaling continue. However, execution risks, emerging revenues, and competitive pressures make this a speculative yet potentially high-reward opportunity for long-term investors. Analyst ratings. On Friday, the 3rd of October 2025, it was reported that Ascendiant assigned QUBT a buy grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 18th of September 2025, it was reported that Lake Street assigned QUBT a buy grade with an initialize action. On Wednesday, the 16th of July 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned QUBT a neutral grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 16th of July 2025, it was reported that Goldman Sachs assigned QUBT a buy grade with an initialize action. On Monday, the 15th of April 2024, it was reported that Ascendiant assigned QUBT a buy grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned quantum computing stock an overall sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have rated the stock with a strong sell designation. The following signals have been identified for quantum computing. The chart reveals mostly positive signals today. QUBT Inc. stock shows buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, suggesting a favorable outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between these two averages, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support will be found at levels of $20.22 and $17.29. A decline below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, September 30th, 2025, and since then, the stock has increased by 33.73%. Further gains are expected until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal is also indicated by the 3-month moving average convergence divergence. Volume is increasing alongside the price, which is regarded as a strong technical signal. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal 4 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 13 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 20 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 17 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 20 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 99 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 94 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for quantum computing. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $23.27 and $20.21. There is a natural risk involved when a stock tests a support level, as breaking this level may lead the stock to fall to the next support level. In this case, QUBT Inc. finds support just below today's level at $23.27. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $20.21 and $20.15. This stock may experience significant movement during the day, indicating high volatility. With a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is considered to be very high risk. Over the last day, the stock moved $4.93 between its high and low, reflecting a change of 23.58%. For the last week, the stock has experienced an average daily volatility of 11.88%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for quantum computing, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is losing money. Even well-established companies can go through downturns, often influenced by factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest inadequate profitability and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 5th of November, 2025. Analysts estimate a consensus of -6 cents. It's important to keep an eye on these figures as they can significantly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for quantum computing. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which means the stock could move upward swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you might consider entering a position and using volume to determine when to exit. On the downside, quantum computing faces its first support level at $23.27. If this support level holds, it could be a favorable entry point anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for quantum computing from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 12th of September, 2025, Huang Yuping conducted an insider sale of 400,000 shares of common stock. On the 9th of September, 2025, Robert B. Fagenson conducted an insider sale of 15,000 shares of common stock. On the 10th of September, 2025, Robert B. Fagenson conducted an insider sale of 35,000 shares of common stock. On the 11th of September, 2025, Robert B. Fagenson conducted an insider sale of 30,000 shares of common stock. On the 12th of September, 2025, Robert B. Fagenson conducted another insider sale of 15,000 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined that the insider power is positive, with a ratio of 16.059. Overall, insiders purchased 13,690,488 shares and sold 5,775,903 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $23.73, reflecting a decline of 3.6%. This stock exhibits significant daily fluctuations, indicating a high level of risk. There is a buy signal based on a pivot bottom identified 3 days ago. Is quantum computing stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators are showing positive trends, and the stock has broken through its upward trajectory, suggesting a stronger rate of increase. We believe that the current level may present a buying opportunity as there is a reasonable chance for Quantum Computing Incorporated stock to perform well in the near term. Our assessment has been updated from a buy to a strong buy candidate since the last evaluation. After examining the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 6th of October, we anticipate that quantum computing will open lower by 83 cents, beginning at $23.79. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree and are held liable for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.